The 2-star dungeon Rotten Sepulcher is pretty easy and worth it for beginners, mainly dropping talisman and gear resources. First, head to the first downhill path and take out 5 wraiths. After that, a new monster, Rot Walker, will appear. I'd recommend calling back your Eudemons and leading the monster step by step to the blood pool. If you don't lure it to the blood pool, it won't die. Once that's done, you can move forward. Next, you'll get to the first boss area. You'll notice 4 pillars there. Activating them will spawn some small monsters. If your defense is high, you can activate all 4 evil poles and group up the monsters to kill them together. If your defense isn't great, activate the poles one by one and handle them individually. After beating the small monsters, make sure to destroy the poles. Once all 4 are unlocked, the first boss, the Wailing Banshee, will appear. If your attack power isn't high, you can slowly whittle it since it has a touch and die skill. Keep going down, ignoring any monsters on the way, and head straight to the next boss. When you arrive, focus on taking down the wicked servant holding wooden sticks first. You can ignore the small monsters nearby. Once all the wicked servants are dead, the small monsters will disappear, and the Abyss Knight will show up in the middle. Note, this is a fake boss. You need to defeat 3 fake knights before the real one shows up. The first knight is pretty straightforward with no fancy skills. The second one is a magic type, with better attack and defense. In the 3rd round, you'll see some robed mages around. Take out the first mage on the right, who has a silent skill, first, then the one at the top left, and finally, the one at the bottom left. Once you kill all 3 mages, the 3rd knight will disappear, and the real Abyss Knight will show up. Watch out, it has a pulling skill that drags you close if you're in its attack range, plus it has a powerful AoE skill. If your Eudemon dies here, you can revive it at the Tree of Life. Just step on 5 circles, then click on the Tree of Life, and your fallen Eudemons will be brought back to life. After you beat the real Abyss Knight, head towards the Defiler's area. The elders you pass by won't attack you now, so go straight to the Defiler's altar. Below the altar, you'll find 4 wraiths that need to be dealt with. Take them out one at a time. The last monster needs to be lured onto the altar. Kill it there to unlock the Defiler. When the Defiler is down to his last bit of health, he'll use a Death Curse skill. It's not a big deal, but you'll have to beat him within 30 seconds, or your first fused Eudemons will die after 30 seconds. The drops aren't huge, but you're guaranteed to get a talisman and a +20 rebirth crystal.